Okay, I think it's working again. Are we working? Can everybody hear me? So this is take 2 of today's live stream because my microphone isn't working. So I really need somebody in the chat to tell me if my microphone is working because I have no way of knowing without you telling me. So I'm just going to kind of hang out here for a couple moments. Stella, leave Sally alone. So I'm here with, yes, you can hear me? Okay, good. All right. Sorry about all the complications, guys. I'm so not techie at all. And so when things go wrong, and I don't even know why they go wrong, the microphone, why did it all of a sudden just stop working? I don't know. And it's just really frustrating. So I'm going to take you guys out in the pasture and we're going to go and just see the horses and kind of talk about a couple of new things that are going around here. Stella, you need to leave the mule alone. Mules do not miss when they kick. The dog is harassing Miss Sally. Is she just the cutest? Is she adorable?
Have you told them that we don't know Sally?
Okay, so I'm going to take you guys, I need my sunglasses though. Tara's going to take over with the horses. I'm going to go get my sunglasses because it's bright out here. And Tova's climbing the horse trailer. So we went to the beach yesterday with the horses. It was really awesome. One of my best days ever. So much fun. And pardon me while I get my sunglasses. Yeah, we had the best time. It was so much fun. And I haven't taken horses to the beach in probably 5 years. So it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Everybody went. All right, I think first, no, I'm going to save this for last. You see there's another horse over there? There's Manzar. There's another horse. We'll talk about him in a minute. We're going to go see the other horses first. So bear with me. I'm going to lose connection going through the barn. I think I'll shut the fence off so I don't get zapped. Okay, so yesterday was an amazing day. Absolutely amazing day. We took 5 horses to the beach, and let's see, it was my kids, Tara, Violet, Beck, and Carly. We all went to the beach and had an amazing time with the horses. It was so much fun. Here's Nika and Muffin. And we're going to do it again. I got lots of video. We met a lot of really cool people on the beach. It was just awesome. Something that's going on right now is, well, Muffin has Cushing's disease, and her winter coat is not shedding out. So, I mean, she shed out her big, thick winter coat, but now it's like she shed out from a winter coat to another winter coat. So, I think I'm going to need to body clip her. So, she got really hot yesterday. She's one of the ones I took to the beach. It was only about 70 degrees, but it was, I think, too much for her. So, she really enjoyed playing in the water. It was great. And then another issue I'm having is Nika. Nika looks so thin right now. I don't know what is going on with her other than the fact that I got a couple things in mind. For one, the vet was going to be here on the 8th to do Nika's dental because she's missed the last 2 years. Last year she had a baby at her side. The year before she was at the breeder. So she's overdue for dentals and to have her teeth floated. So if you don't know what that means, is horses every so often need to have their teeth sort of filed down to make it so they can chew properly. And so the last 2 years she hasn't had that. And what can happen is they can get sharp points on their teeth and make it so it's hard for them to chew properly. Nika's always been weird about how she eats, and she's doing the same thing she's always done, maybe a little bit more. She is finishing all of her grain, but I don't know. So I'm concerned about her teeth, so I'm having those checked out. Dentist was supposed to be here last week, and she had to have her tools maintained, so she sent them away to have them serviced or whatever, and they didn't come back in time, so we rescheduled for the 16th. So Nika's getting her teeth done on the 16th, but I'll show you what I'm noticing about her because I'm concerned, I'm very concerned. And I hope you can hear me where I'm at because a lot of times I don't have service. So if anybody notices it buffering at all, please just make sure to let me know, okay? Funny story. So the other day I went to climb through the fence and see we have wire fence, and I had my cell phone case on, and it just kind of sits on the back of my hip. And I went to climb underneath the fence, or through the fence, and I got that. Luckily, I shut the fence off. Oh my gosh, this would have been a nightmare. I climbed through the fence and got the dang wire caught on that cell phone holder. And I'm trying to get out, and then it managed to sort of wrap around it. So if that wire had been on, I would have been getting electrocuted in the butt. And then my hands trying to get this thing off, but I was having enough of a struggle without the fence being on. If it had been on, it would have been a total fiasco. Okay, so Nika, I was gone for 5 days recently, and when I came home, Carly said that she really hadn't wanted to eat her grain. Nika gets really fussy with food. I did change I feed Tribute Essential K, and it's a ration balancer, so I feed them that, and I just changed to one that offers it has glucosamine in it. Nika's always been difficult to feed glucosamine, so adding just that one little change in her feed, she really doesn't want to eat it. So Carly said she wasn't eating all of her grain each day, so she just gave her the senior feed and took the other stuff out. But she's always been a little on the ribby side. It's just her build, but you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but up top here, Nika, you need to stand still for me, baby. Up top here, she's got a little bit of, let's see, I'll turn it around so you can see. Can you see that? Look at her hip. I do not like that. She's a little sucked in at the flank, but she's getting fed twice a day. Usually I only grain my horses once a day, but she's getting fed twice a day right now. So one of the things about Nika is she really doesn't do well with the heat. She is actually a rather high maintenance kind of horse. She does have some thoroughbred in her, so that's part of it. It's super frustrating though. It's really, I do not like seeing any of my horses drop any weight. And so to see her lose a little bit of weight like this, she did this right after Manzar was weaned too. But we haven't had, our flies haven't been terrible. Like right now they're kind of stomping a little bit, but nothing major. But the heat, it was so hot. It's not normal for it to be in the 80s to 90s here. And we had 2 weeks of straight high 80s to early 90s. And that's just not right. So I really think that heat has affected her. It hasn't been this hot of a summer since, I think it was like 1986. Something ridiculous. It's been a really long time. Ouch. It's been a really long time since it's been this hot here. So I think that's the biggest part of the problem with her. But either way, it concerns me. So I thought I'd let you know. Hi, Mr. Lucky. How you doing? So I am using a new fly spray, and I'm going to do a review on that. I absolutely am loving it. And I'm watching my horses today. You know, most of them haven't even been fly sprayed today. And there's no, like, the horses aren't panicking. They're not frantic from the flies, nothing like that. They're just kind of stomping a little and swishing a little bit, but it's nothing major at all. And they haven't been sprayed since yesterday. Another thing too is I've been using fly predators. I think last year I forgot to use them, or I forgot to order them, whatever. But hey Tara, it looks like a piece of glass right there. It's weird. Do you see it? Did you grab that? Yes. Yeah, or is it? Yeah, it's glass. Ooh, looks like part of a bottle. Let me see that. Just found a big old honkin' chunk of glass. Looks like a beer. Yeah. Should I like throw it in? No, hang on to it. We'll throw it in the thing. So, but anyway, the fly predators make a ginormous difference. And I'm reading, sorry. So now, and here's the thing with Nika too. I was reading, Jim, I was reading your message, but the thing with Nika is I rode her 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. I took her on a trail ride by myself. It was amazing. I had the best ride. I videoed that too. I have that. I'll show you guys eventually, but She looked fantastic 2 weeks ago. And then, like I said, I was gone for 5 days. So she looked so good. Definitely out of shape. You know, she needs conditioning. But, all right, I'm going to show you guys the horses so you're not looking at me the whole time. And show you. Okay, so this is, they have not been fly sprayed today. We've had we've had a lot of bugs this year though, lots of flies, but they're not really biting. So this new fly spray I use, it really only is supposed to work for about 10 hours, but the flies really don't like the smell of it, and it doesn't kill them, but it sure makes the flies not want to be on them. So the flies kind of land and then they leave. Very interesting. Hi, Ona, pretty girl. Nellie went to the beach yesterday. She was amazing. Now Nellie's in fantastic shape. She looks gorgeous. So something interesting that I've been doing is posting. On Facebook. There's a group, something equine confirmation or horse confirmation, and I've been posting pictures of my horses on there, a couple of them, and it's really interesting to see what everybody has to say about my horse's confirmation. And wondering, would you guys like me to do a video on each horse, showing the pictures that I posted and what people had to say? I thought that might make an interesting video, but I'm wondering if it's something you guys would be interested in. But some of the things that people say, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's, like somebody said that, here, I'll get a side view of Ona. She has a rather feminine head, but somebody said on there that she has a gigantic head. I'm like, no, she really doesn't. It's very feminine. She's a very girly head. Hello, Cinnamon. Cinnamon went on a trail ride, was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday, and she came back with a little bit of a limp.
She's better. I checked.
Is she better? Okay. Well, I'd like to see her trot out a little bit, and we'll see. Yeah, so equine confirmation, I'm very interested in it. It's fascinating to me. I'm not necessarily good at it. You know, I can look at a horse and be like, oh, I like how they're put together, but I can't always tell you exactly why. Stella, leave them alone, please. Like Blossom, I put Blossom on that equine confirmation page, and nobody commented at all. Like every instructor that I've worked with absolutely loves this horse, how she moves. And on that page, nobody said a darn word. I couldn't believe it. Hi, Charlie. Thanks for joining. So guys, I'm trying to see your comments. It's really sunny out. I'm having a hard time. So I have to tell you too, so yesterday we took, look at these two. These two are always together. It's so cute. But we took little Daisy to the beach. We took Daisy and Rosie. It was so funny. So funny. The minis, when they went in the water, they were very interested. Well, at first they were nervous, and then they were interested and went right in. And it was so funny because Daisy was trying to jump over the waves. It was very windy, and so there was a lot of waves. And on Lake Superior, we can get some pretty, it's a massive lake, so we can get some pretty good sized whitecaps. And yeah, so Daisy was diving over the waves. We were calling her a porpoise. Tova was on her at one point and came off, but it was pretty funny. I did get that on video. We probably took 2 hours of video footage yesterday. It was awesome. And then we ran into some people on the beach who were, you know, they live there on the beach. Well, not on the beach, they live in houses on the lake. But so many people came out to see the horses, and they were very excited about it and taking video and pictures, and it was awesome. So the one guy though that we met, he had 4 girls, I think, 4 daughters, 3 or 4 daughters. And the one was absolutely obsessed with the horses, and she's probably gonna come and take some lessons, hang out at the barn a little bit. But they took a bunch of video. So here I got, you know, the video that I had, but I got all these really awesome videos from different angles because of this gentleman that was on the beach. It was so cool. But people kept, you know, waving us over so they could see the horses. And hi, Petra. It was awesome. So we took Nellie, we took Annabelle, Muffin, and the 2 minis to the beach. It was fabulous. Everybody did very good. Muffin seemed to really love it. It was fun. You know, and I had such a good time just being in the water with the horses. So I didn't even need to be on Muffin, even though I went in there on her for a while. But it was fun to just be in the water. Hi, Vic. Thanks for joining. Nice to hear from you. But just to be in the water with the horses was just kind of like, it was magical. It was awesome. It was so fun. I felt like all my horses were unicorns. It was great. I might go on a trail ride today. I got invited by a friend and my trailer's already hooked up, so I think I might go over and go on a pretty epic trail ride with Miss Blossom here. She's the only horse that is not freshly trimmed. I mean, her feet look okay, but she could definitely use a trim. Hi, Susie. Blossom, do you want to go for a trail ride, Blossom? Oh, what'd you do to your eye? My gosh. I tell ya, it's always something with you guys. So the one thing about Blossom conformation-wise is she really doesn't have anything for withers. She's got not much there, so that's kind of hard. Charlie, I know your mom called me before she went on her trail ride because she had some questions about where to go. So that's awesome. Oh, Blossom. I think Blossom's saying that she wants to go for a ride. Dragon with coffee. No, I don't have any thoroughbreds. I have, Nika has part thoroughbred. Nika is, she has Jet Deck and Dash for Cash in her bloodlines. Those are the race horses that she's got in her bloodlines. And I'm having a total brain fart and I cannot remember which one is the quarter horse and which one's the thoroughbred, or if they're both thoroughbreds. Anyway, Nika has racing lines, and so yeah, she's got a little thoroughbred in her, and you can totally tell. This horse here too, Nellie, I do not have her papers. She's a rescue. I'm trying to get her papers. I know she is papered, but I'm pretty sure she's an appendix as well, so she would have a little thoroughbred in her. But nobody else has any thoroughbred that I'm aware of. Blossom, see how Blossom keeps coming back? She's like, just take me, please. She's like, we need to go for a ride. Yeah. Such a gorgeous day. It's like 70 degrees. Here comes little Lucky. Nika went back up to the gate. She really likes to be in the barn during the day. And that's the thing too, is when Nika was, when I was out of town, Nika was out in the pasture all day long, so she didn't get to come in the barn, and she likes to just be in there and by herself. She's definitely getting older. Okay, let's look at Cinnamon and see if she's limping anymore. Can you go trot her, Tara? She just had a little... she was just gimpy right there. She might have just hit a rock funny, but just go all the way up there. She looks a lot better, but something doesn't look right still. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, definitely not right. Something, she's a lot, but well, there she just hit a rock. I just saw it. But something's definitely not right. Oh my goodness. Look, and then I got this little pretty girl. Isn't she sweet? I like when they just walk up and just put their heads over my shoulder. Okay. Vic, Jim's here. He's here somewhere. Everybody's just hanging out, chilling. Okay, should we go take a walk and see a couple other horses? Oh, Petra's like, it's my turn now. I like how they all like to just kind of snuggle. It's the best. So thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I keep seeing them pop up on there. I can't believe I'm 40. Oh my gosh, a whole new generation. Or not generation, decade, new decade. Charlie, I'll do a video about that and let you know about Nika. All right, let's head up here because we're gonna go see Manzar and his roommate, his pasture paddock buddy. So Tara got to come with yesterday when we went swimming. Tara, what do you have to say about it? It was fun. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, Petra is super light without her winter coat. She's very, very peachy looking. So thank you, Germany. It's very nice. Hi, Petra. My gosh. She's like, don't go without me. Thanks, Susie. I'll try. I'm thinking fun and fabulous 40s. I'm cool with that. Thanks, Jim. I knew there was something there. I knew thoroughbred was in the background. So if you're watching this and it's not during the live, make sure to turn on a chat so you know what I'm talking about, because I answer a lot of questions and just kind of talk to people. So thank you, South Carolina. Thank you, Phoenix. Woohoo. All right, I'm gonna go up here, climb through the fence. And we're going to, thanks, Vi. Violet got to come with us yesterday too, it was a blast. I'm gonna plug in my, as much as I love using the microphone, I got 20% battery left on my phone. So I don't know how much, you know what, maybe I'll just try to make it, we might need to make the video short. I really don't want to risk unplugging the mic to turn on to plug in my charger. Hey, Vi, not Vi, Tara, hey Tara. Would you put Muffin and Nika in the stalls and give them their grain? Thank you. Okay. All right, you guys ready to see? Some of you know Manzar's friend. Some of you know, but not everybody knows. So, well, here's Manzar, Mr. Man. He's a big boy now. He is, well, I'm kind of downhill, but look at how big he is. He's a big boy. I'll get on the other side. I'm kind of downhill right there. But still, like when I stand at his butt, look at how tall he is. He's a big boy. Hey, buddy, I can't wait to start doing stuff with him. I probably will have him saddled this fall. Not riding by any means. I won't even come close to riding him for a little while yet. But I think it would be great for him to be saddled and get used to all that stuff now. And it's not going to hurt him a bit for sure. I got so much stuff I can do with him. You know, he's going to eat my shoe. Don't chew on my shoe. Yeah, he's a pretty boy. All right, you guys ready? Who is that? That, I'm going to turn the camera around. Manzar is, somebody just asked how old Manzar is. I think it was Charlie. Manzar is, oh, he turned 1 in May. 1 in May. All right. Who is this? I'm not going to tell you anything about him. I'll tell you that he's a boy. But that's all you can know about him right now. And I wasn't even going to show you now. Hi, buddy. Let's see if I can get him to come over in the sun. Manzar, of course you will. Stinker. Come on over, buddy. Isn't he cute? So speaking of confirmation, this little guy, what do you see? What do you see about him? So, some of you have seen a little bit about this guy, okay? I have a few videos of him for my members. So if you're a member of the channel, you have seen him and have got to watch some of his training. But I will be introducing him in the next couple days. I actually have a video that I almost got it finished today. But then I had some little glitches. Glitches meaning children who were interrupting me and needed something. So I wasn't able to finish editing his first video. But what I wanted to do, because I know it's really hard when I post a video about a horse and then you don't see anything for a long time. I know everybody really wants to see updates. So I thought it would be easier with this guy just to do a few videos of him, get those ready for you, and then start posting them so I can give you regular updates so you're not having to wait. But he's just the cutest. So Manzar has a playmate for now. It's really hard to get video of you, Manzar, when you just constantly follow me. Yes, Vic, the kids are around, and I will call them over so they can say hi. Tova, I think Tova might be riding. Ow, don't chew on my shirt. He's gonna chew on the collar of my shirt, stinker. Always got to be careful with young ones. I always have to be careful with all horses, but young ones especially, because they think everything is for them to chew on. A valgus deformity. So, Jim, explain a valgus deformity. I'm assuming that's part in the leg. Let's go back over here. So, let's watch him walk. Come here, buddy. Toe out. There. Now those are terms I understand. So yes, he toes out. But, so, something I'm curious about though. So my mom, Stella, leave it. My mom had a horse, Miss Kitty's mother, toed out really bad, both feet. Stella, leave it. And she lived to be 37, wasn't lame a day in her life, ever. And so my thoughts are, how is that going to, that was one horse, one situation, but so this particular horse, how is that going to affect him? Like, or what are the, the cons to it, I guess? Like, should one be concerned about that? I don't know. Every horse is different, and sure, that's not something that you're looking for. You would never breed horses who have issues like that. Funny you say that, Jim, too, because my mom's horse that was toed out both front, she barrel raced her whole life, and she was fantastic. And it was just, I think it was just a, to me, it never looked like a problem because they were both so perfectly like that. But she definitely toed out on the front. And Miss Kitty had perfectly straight legs, but. Come on over here, buddy. There. Can you guys see his front feet? So I'm not going to talk about him anymore. There, can you see that? I'm not going to say anything about him, because you guys are going to get videos about him, or a video, his first video this week. I don't know how tall Manzar is. Somebody's asking me that. Manzar is not sway-backed. So Manzar's butt is way higher than his front end, so that's why he looks like that. I'm really interested in seeing what people think of his conformation in that group I was telling you about. And with some of that, it's like, you're talking about people's opinions. And so in that group, it could be somebody who's 12 years old with zero knowledge, or somebody who's always wanted a horse but never had one, who really doesn't know anything about horses. So you're getting opinions from people, but it's just really interesting to see what others have to say about conformation. Now, watching Manzar, you guys see how nice and straight he is when he walks? Remember how crooked he was when he was born? Oops. All right. I have, Stella, leave him alone. So that's what's coming to you. My next video that comes to you guys is going to be about Manzar's cute little buddy here. So watch for that. I'm hoping to have it to you tomorrow. I would really love to have it to you tomorrow. But again, if you want to see more about him, all the in-depth training, that you can find under memberships. And I'll talk about that for a moment just so people can understand it. I started something on my channel. My channel got large enough where it qualified for memberships. And memberships is you do have to pay a monthly fee for it, but you get exclusive videos for members. So something that I found is horse training videos don't really go over very well on YouTube, so it's really not worth my time to post the training. But I know that a lot of people really love those. So all my training videos, or some of the training videos, are going into memberships or anything, you know, anything extra, I feel. So my channel hasn't changed at all. It's not going to change, but it's just for those who want a little bit more. You can find all that stuff in memberships. Yeah, he's made some big changes. Oh. Well, hello. I haven't really gotten much video of him since his birthday. Yes, Manzar is a quarter horse. I still have to get his papers sent in. I haven't done that yet. I'm a slacker. Another thing too, I'm going to get to you guys pretty soon, is an update on my mom's foal. I haven't seen him. So I just saw him yesterday and the day before for the first time since we brought him home, really. So I did get some video of him, and my mom's been sending me little snippets of him that are super cute. So you'll have a 5 to 10 minute video pretty soon on him. Well, hello, Croatia. Thanks for joining. That's awesome. So Charlie, you're asking about, is Manzar closer to a horse size or a pony size? Well, I think when I measured him last, you know what? I'm going to go look. Let's go look. Because I wrote it down. So let's go look. We're going to climb through here. Stella, look out, honey. Climbing through fences. Okay, so let's go in and see. I might lose you for a second, but I promise I'll get back into good service. So let's look. And, Manzar was 13.3 at the withers, 14.1 at the hip, and he was 583 pounds. He's definitely bigger than that now, so I haven't checked, but I will. So maybe every like 3 months or something I'll check and see where he's at. All right, I only have a 10% battery left, so I'm going to take you guys and show you one more horse that's here, and he's here for training, and yeah, I'll just introduce you to him really, really quick. So let's go take a little walk. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to answer all the comments and see stuff. It's hard being outside and trying to do things and pay attention to the horses and all that. It's like, I don't want to, let my guard down when I'm around them. Let's go take a little walk. All right, I'm going to turn. I can't see anything on the screen here. So this horse is Desi. Hey, buddy. You guys, I'm sorry, I can't even, the sun is so bright, I can't even read the screen to see the comments. Oh, now I can. So this is Desi. He's a big guy, American paint horse, and I have him here for training. He's like 13 maybe. Really nice boy. He belongs to a friend of mine. Definitely not hard to catch. He likes to be in the barn, so he's like, come on, take me in. So I'm going to take him in just a few minutes. But super cool horse. I'm enjoying working with him. So I did a groundwork session with him the other day. Speaking of my microphone being difficult, I did a 30-minute groundwork video, talked through the whole thing. I tested the microphone 3 times beforehand. And it's just my Rode wireless mic that I got a while back that I've used several times now. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm just not doing enough videos and I'm just not good enough at it. But anyway, the whole video, my microphone didn't work. So what a bummer. So I have to go through and do a voiceover on it. Stella, leave him alone. But that's okay. It just takes time. It's just editing time. The thing I like using about the microphone is that I don't have to do a voiceover. I can just, there's like minimal editing, so it makes it super fast for me. But all right, well, I have very low battery now. See, he's saying, I really want to come inside. I like to be in the barn. So I am going to sign out for now because I'm going to lose, my battery's dying. But I was really happy to spend my birthday with you guys. Thank you so much for joining in today. And I will be in touch very, very soon with the next video. So I hope you have a fabulous day. I think I'm going to go on a trail ride and have some fun with Blossom. Well, see you later. Thanks. Bye, guys. I don't even remember how to turn it off.